Okay, our girl Daisy is graduating puppy training soon. So this video is to show how she walks on the leash. You can see I'm using the prong collar and it's loose and she responds perfectly with it. So I highly recommend it. So she walks great on the leash and she's a great dog. She made a huge amount of progress. Let's talk about her sticking points. Okay, so she does have a little bully behavior, but we've reduced that by like 95%. She used to growl whenever a dog would get close to her. She doesn't do that anymore. She likes to play, and it's competitive play. And so I really discourage any type of bully or dominant behavior. It's not healthy at all. So that includes barking. So she's not barking. If she lets out a bark, your response to barking or bully or any of that is a loud no. So the volume of your voice tells her how important the rule is, right? So if it's a small rule, you're like, no, 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 no. But if it's a big rule, you're like, no. Like dogs bark, right, when they're excited. So I want you to feel like you can bark as well when she's doing something of a mischievous nature. Just use your no as if it's a bark. So you're barking loudly and then she will respond appropriate. If she ignores your bark, then if she ignores your no, then she goes in the crate for a timeout. Depending on what she did, it could be 5 minutes or 20 minutes, but the timeout is important. So one thing she was doing when she came was she was hoarding the toys. She would collect all the toys and put them in her crate as if claiming them as a possession, right? That's not healthy because she's challenging other dogs. Hey, if you touch my toy, I'm going to defend them, right? So you know that's not healthy. So when that happens, no, 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 really loud, okay? No, really loud. Then take all the toys and give her a timeout, okay? And then slowly reintroduce the toys when she's behaving, when she's acting normal and and calm and relaxed. Then you give her a few toys as a reward. And so that's how we discourage this behavior. Another behavior that I mentioned in the progress report is her digging. She's a digger. She dug a hole so big that I think she could hide in the hole, completely. So I don't go crazy on the digging because I feel like it's a puppy thing. She'll grow out of it. In fact, 1 month from now, digging's impossible. The ground's frozen. Problem solved, right? So when she gets home, you want to protect your flower beds and your, parts of your yard. You don't want a big hole. So what I do is sometimes I'll just throw some of her poop in the hole, and that will make the hole unattractive. She won't go back to the hole. Another method I use, I put a picture of the elevated outdoor dog bed. It's affordable. It's made of a tough vinyl mesh fabric that is it survives outdoor winters. So I just put that elevated dog bed over the hole to prevent her from returning to it. And so that's I think we've diminished the digging urge quite a bit while she was here. So that is good news. After I have my breakfast this morning, Daisy and I are going to do a video of her basic commands. And so you're going to see her doing sit, stay, come, down, and shake. Now, I started to teach her shake because I didn't think she was going to do down. And then yesterday, she was okay with me gently pushing on her back to do the down commands. So I think we could pull off both commands today. So that is a plus, because that means that, you know, she's mastered all of her basic commands. So I can't think of any other issues. I mean, she's perfectly housebroken. She's social. She's not destructive in any way. Yeah, she's a great dog. She's a perfect dog. Dramatic improvement, dramatic transformation. So I'm super happy with her progress. And later we'll make that video of her doing her basic commands. So you can see on this video here, we've been walking for 6.5 minutes. And look how smooth the walk is, right? So the leash is really loose, right? So if you're ever worried about the prong collar hurting her, this leash is way looser than if I would just attach the leash directly to a cloth collar. She would be pulling. So this is the magic of the prong collar. And if you use it, you will see a dramatic reduction in her impulsive behavior. Because if she sees a squirrel over there right now, her first instinct is to pull towards it, but she'll remember the prong, and that will, she will restrain herself. So you'll see that behavioral restraint even when she's not wearing the collar. So that's the magic of the prong collar. So I highly recommend it.